Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. It's the Ironman challenge.
Hi.
There he is. That is the Ironman. As you can see, we're in Loch Madon. We're going to head over to the dig site over here. Check in. We've got a quest to... we're just checking in with somebody, I think. Then we're going to head back down to the south into the Badlands. Finish up... or try to finish up the Endurium flakes, or Iridium, whatever the hell those things are. Some flakes. And we also might do Fiery Enchant or something like that from the whelps on the eastern side over there. Hope you freaks are doing well. Not doing too bad. Just got up about an hour ago. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. Schedule rolled over. Hate it. Here he is.
Talk to me.
What do you want to know? Look at that. Thing sells for gold 68.
Watch your back.
Can't do that.
Be good.
Tell me to be good. Yeah, I'm a fucking lunatic. Maniac. Supposed to have some snow the next, well, today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Yeah, it's a Thursday for me. Got a doctor's appointment coming up on Monday, which is St. Patrick's Day. It's an interesting story about St. Patrick. Well, wait, I don't know. I might be confusing him with St. Valentine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a Christian thing. St. Patrick. Well, obviously saint, right? Not really my thing, but don't forget to wear green or you'll get pinched. You know, that kind of stuff. I don't know what the hell that, I don't know where that comes from. That's probably something that's been Americanized. But don't forget all your St. Patrick's Day gifts and plastic and stuff from Amazon. Okay. So here's what we're doing. I finished the gizzards. Hold on, guys. What the hell was that? I just got something on my phone. I've never seen that before. What was it, Big E? What was it? Was it a call from a friend? No. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's a payment went through. Gotcha. I feel like I overpaid that. Let's go turn this quest in first. No, well, since we're heading this way, we'll do scrap metal. See if we can get scrap metal done. Camp Gosh. Yeah. For anybody following the Naked Warrior, one of the most difficult things I've ever done in the game. I transferred off of the Classic era Bloodsail Buccaneers, and I transferred to Classic era Mankrik. And I talk about that in the next Naked Warrior video, so I don't want to talk about it too much. I could talk about the same things over and over like a proper old man. Did I ever tell you the time when? Okay. You know how your grandpa does that? Or your dad? Or your old uncle? Same story. Over and over. I feel like I'm moving into that realm. I feel like I've been there for a few years already. You guys are like, yeah. Yeah, you have. My long-time people. Sounds kind of kinky, my long-time people. You guys love me long time? We do, I need some love long time. But yeah, I got kind of frustrated because nobody on that server, the only thing that sells on that server are herbs, and not all of them, only some of them. And I needed Swift Thistle. So I went to farm it, and I farmed it for like 45 minutes. It's like, it comes from Briarthorn and Mageweave, I'm pretty sure. I didn't get one. You're supposed to like pick it up sometimes with Briarthorn and Mage Royal. Never got any. So I was like, fuck. So I was like, well, wait. Herbs are selling on this server, so let me go check. Maybe I can just buy a few. None. So it got me thinking. It's like, man, I was actually going to pay $25 to transfer off the server. And I said I was never going to pay $25 to transfer again because I think it's a bullshit thing. I think Blizzard should manage the populations of their servers and not charge you $25 if you're on a dead server. It's not your fault, right? But anyway, so I went to transfer, and it said it was free. So if you're on the Bloodsail Buccaneers and, you know, you want to see a little more auction house action or a little more Goldshire RP action, whatever you're into, I don't judge, you can transfer free to Mancrick. So I took that character to Stormwind, logged out, waited for the transfer. When I logged back in, there were like 60 people jumping around. Auction house was kicking. I was like, man, I could have been doing this the whole time. But here's the thing. If you look at the population in the list, every single one of them says the same thing. It just says low pop. I wish there was some other indication, like exactly what that means. You know, show a population number. But I feel like they don't want to do that for several reasons. And I feel like one of the reasons is because I honestly think you get on a server, you play for a while, and there's no people. He's like, I need to go to another server. There's nobody on it. You go to transfer, and they want to charge you $25. I honestly feel like that's part of it. Another part of it might be like a numbers thing where, you know, how they stop showing their profits or whatever. I don't know if they do that anymore since being acquired by Microsoft. But anyway, point is, I made some gold on the Naked Warrior, which, I mean, I didn't really need the gold, honestly. Just need it basically at this point for, you know, leveling up our skills at the trainer. But we're becoming ballers over there. That's pretty much what I was doing when I couldn't sleep. Just waiting for that and playing the auction house a little bit there. Looks like you missed me. Get thou mana burnt. There's some scrap. Ta, 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 ta. All right. Hide the platinum discs. Yeah, all those are Ultimate quests. Okay. Let's move on here. Watch out for these ridge stalkers. They be stalking ridges. They be. Right there. I just ran over one. Starving buzzard. You don't want any of this meat. This meat's too good for you. You couldn't handle this meat. Make it all awkward and uncomfortable. Look at me. Just an absolute Chad. The chattiest. The E-est. Ba 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 boo. Ba 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 boo. Okay, you little freak. I got the stuff you wanted. Guys all in red here.
Yo!
Hey, what's going on?
Have a good one. Be good.
I can't use this stuff, but I can sell it.
Keep it real.
What else you got over here? Hey, you frickin' guy over here. Power Stones? How come it's not an elite quest? What is this?
Have a good one.
Oh, Oldman. Yeah, I can't do that.
Be good.
Shut up! Sorry, bro. All right, let's roll over here. I doubt we'll be able to get any tags on these stone elementals, but we'll try. This is always kind of farmed. Somebody's told me once, or like confirmed, I think it's something you need for an elixir or flask or something. I don't really remember because I don't remember things. But I think it's one of the reasons this place is always farmed. These mobs drop something that's valuable. That's all I know.
Hey!
Hey!
Off and away.
Oh, I may as well get that
You
one.
have a great day now. Alrighty then.
Not doing that
Be
one.
seeing you.
Gonna hide that.
Alrighty then.
Gnome voices, man. Oh my god, am I gonna get a tag on something? Well, maybe we get lucky here. There's nobody hanging out. Wonder why I never picked that up. Not sure. That is to say, I'm sure common not. Yeah. Watch out, bro. Oh, fuck you, man. Fucking. Yeah, I should have known that was too good to be true. Sometimes I just hate mages with the AoE farming, man. It looks cool when they're doing that shit. Unless you need to get something done yourself, then you just hate mages. Like every mob in the zone. Oh, I guess all those are yours. Okay. Got a stone shard there. We need 2 different things from these mobs. This is probably why I didn't do it. Because you can almost never get this done if you're on a populated server. Yeah, you better get out of here. Your ears burning? Looks like I'm going to go to the other place, get all of those mobs, come back here to this one, then get these again once they've respawned. Then I'll go to the third place, get those. There's another freak here. You. You're mine. You will be mine, you will be mine, you will be mine, all mine. Oh, I'm out of mana. Nice, that's the way I roll. Maybe we can tag stuff piecemeal like this. Giddy up there, horsey. Go on now. Giddy up. Wonder where that term came from. It's probably slang. Or like, you know, not sure what I'm trying to say. Probably comes from a longer phrase, right? And then they shorten it. That happens a lot with sayings and stuff. Like I know, but you don't really hear it here in America. I hear it in shows, mostly from Great Britain, Europe, whatever. Mind your P's and Q's. And it's an old saying, but I looked it up once. It comes from saying mind your pints and quarts. It's what the barkeeps used to say to people when it was time to close. Mind your pints and quarts. We're getting ready to close. So it became mind your P's and Q's. You're not getting this mob, Hunter. Way too many people here. I'll probably go slay the trogs if we can. This is probably why I didn't do this quest. I think I got frustrated. I get frustrated easy with if I'm trying to get a quest done. There's too many people farming it. There. All right, so this was way too greedy here. I have no mana. I just want to get my power word shield up. But they're being farmed heavy enough to where they might be popping up quick. There he is. He's like, I'm back, bitches. You didn't need any mobs, did you? Because all these are mine. It's hard for him, too, if he's to, you know, because what are the chances a whole shitload of them are going to be up at once now that there's like 3 or 4 of us here. What a loser. You tell he's a loser, because look at him, he's a frost mage. Loser. Alright, we're going to roll over to the trogs. Ain't nobody got time for camped mobs. We could go over here as well. We may as well, I guess. I think we're a little bit closer. Scrap metal from the ogres. All the buzzards are gone. Are the ogres slain as well? There's one up here. Couple of them here. Where do you keep those boulders at you're throwing at me? He's like, in me bum. It's up in me bum. Well, I'm hoping you miss with that thing every time. That's what I'm a-hoping. Excuse me, sir. Ass whoop? Looks like he's down. I'm down to destroy your power word shield. The life of the Iron Man priest. Drink, drink, drink. There's some bigger rock elementals back here, too. Shaman, he's got a healing wave. Here's what I think about healing wave. No heals for you, loser. Get wrecked. Okay, we can try these. Mage is like, don't worry. I'll be right over. I'm on my way. I'm almost farming this other place. I'm almost through. I'm a bit delirious from no sleep. Well, we should just get some sleep, Big E. We'll just go to sleep. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't work that way. Resisted. Your mama resisted. Man, I got so fucking frustrated with Microsoft. I put out a video on the channel about how to turn off automatic restarts after an update happens. So the way it's, I think, natively set, you have peak hours and off hours. I don't know how they word it, but when you're not using the computer. But that doesn't mean anything. Not really. But I can't tell you how many times I've had uploads going overnight. Sometimes 2, 3 uploads, because they take a long time. These things can take hours to upload. The files are massive because they're 4K. And an update will occur in those off hours, and then the computer just restarts. And I lose the uploads. It's happened to me so many times, and it happened to me night before last. Now, luckily, the video that was uploading, I thought it was supposed to come out that next day, but it turned out it was supposed to come out the day after. So, because I even made a little post like this video is going to be late or something, but it turned out I was wrong. But anyway, it's still frustrating because I've got to start over. So anyway, I made a little video on how to turn that off using something called the Group Policy Editor. If you're interested in turning that off, You can find that video on the channel. It's fairly recent. Microsoft is so fucking intrusive, man. I can't stand them. Well, I've talked about this before, but you would think they would have something in place to check for activity, especially like heavy network activity. It just restarts the fucking computer, man. Yeah, as you said, crybaby. It's frustrating. What's even more frustrating is when I come back in the morning, or when I, when I look at the web page after the restart, where I've got to log into the computer because it's, it's powered itself down. And I go to my studio, it shows me where that left off, like what percentage of the upload. So there was 2 videos. One was 72% and one was 91%, something like that, like almost finished. And I was just like, fuck you, man, seriously. I'm surprised we're the only one here right now farming these particular mobs. There's a rare here that you can find sometimes. It doesn't appear to be up right now. You'll see him in this area here. He might be a 45. I think he's just a rare. I don't think it's like an elite rare or anything. This is another one of these ridiculously low drop rates. That's pretty much 95% of Quest and Classic, I think. I think it's called Ground Pounder or something like that, maybe. Not 100%. It's probably not that at all. A little resist. It's hard to believe it's supposed to snow tonight. It's like 60 degrees out. Blue skies and sunshine. But higher elevations are like that, I've learned, with rain forecasts and things. For instance, yesterday, so I live in Silver City and my girlfriend lives in this place called Tyrone. It's only like 15, 20 minutes from here. It was pouring rain here for hours. She got none. They didn't even see a drop of rain there. Because I was talking to her on the phone. I was like, because I just washed her car up like last weekend. And, you know, when it rains, it screws up the tires and all that. It's all dirty and shit. She's like, no, my car's clean. We didn't get any rain over here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. These things have so much garbage on them. This is stuff I'm going to try to sell in the auction house down here. Got a freak hiding right there. Man, we do so little damage with our spells because we don't have any intellect to help us out there. Trying to figure out what I might want for lunch. I'm getting a little bit sick of tuna fish. I've actually got some nice different kinds of steaks and stuff. That's probably what I'm going to have. But I've not thawed anything out yet. Yeah, I think we're doing this quest a little bit out of order. I think we'll have to, after you turn one of these in, he's going to want more from these greater ones. But this is part of Badlands reagent run, so yeah, we'll potentially have to farm these again. But I might not. I don't know. And Questie could be wrong here telling me I can get them from these things. It might be the lesser or just the regular rock elementals that we get them from. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. Gotta be doing something. For fuck's sake, Blizzard. It's gonna be 1 out of 10, eh? I'll kill these last 3 if I don't get one. That one that we currently have, I think, came off of the lesser, the other kind. But if we don't get it, I'll just go to the trogs and we'll see if we can get the iridium flakes or whatever they are. Corn flakes, something. Okay, they do drop them. Level 45, we can get the next rank of water. That'd be nice. Drink up a little quicker. And I think that's it. I think that's the last one until level 60. Well, now that I know they drop, maybe we just keep doing circles here. It's pretty good XP, and there's nobody else here right now. And like I said, it's part of a quest, and as grindy as it is, if you can be doing something grindy, it may as well be for a quest. Sorry for all the edited videos and stuff. You may have noticed them. One I had to delete altogether. It's because I've been pretty upset, venting a little bit about the state of what's going on in the country. But, it is what it is. I hate that saying, it is what it is. Wow, look at that. Got like on a roll there with those three. So I just need one more here. Yes, on the Naked Warrior, I put a bid in on this weapon. It's better than the Whirlwind axe that we have. It was posted for like 400 or 500 gold, but the dude, you could bid on it, and there was 4 or 5 of them. And the bid was, I don't know, like a gold or something. So I just put a bid on it. I don't expect to win it. Expect the worst, hope for the best type of thing. But if we do, I'm going to be quite happy with that. I can't remember the name of the thing. It's not like Kang, the Decapitator. It's not that one. But I was looking at the damage, and it's a lot more damage. The only thing about it is it doesn't have... I think we lose strength. It's either strength or stamina, which isn't that good, honestly. We need that stamina. And the strength, but I've got better, got access to better, like strength pots, better agility pots, and the armor pots now, so it maybe makes up. But I like the idea of doing more damage. So I picked up this,
done.
Look at that, we got that done. I picked up this new elixir called the Mongoose or something. It gives you, so it gives us the same amount of agility we were getting on the pots I was making, the 25. But it also adds a 2% increased crit chance, which is fucking awesome. Alexa, read my notifications.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. MK7 GTI has arrived.
What? NK7G70 has arrived. Great. Man, I was hoping I would get that today. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. I guess I'll find out. He's like, you like these ass boulders? Not really. Hey, stand there while I just wand you down. Appreciate it. It's quite helpful. Oh, I think I might know what it is. So my turn mirrors, my side mirrors on the car, it's got a blinker, obviously. Well, not all cars have blinkers on the mirror, but most modern cars do. So it's got this little blinker. But there's this piece that I got, and they're really cheap. It just kind of snaps in. Well, you have to take something out of there's a strip. You take it out and you put these in place, and it kind of wraps around the front of the mirror. So when the blinker comes on, it has this strobe effect. You've probably seen them on cars. It's kind of cool looking, and they were pretty cheap. So hopefully it doesn't, they're not too cheap, but we'll see how it works out. Resisted. You're out of mana, sir. There's some scrap. What did you drop? Bracers? Is that an upgrade? It is. Look at that. Oh, his grandma crocheted him some cloth bracers. We can put those right on. It's listed as junk. Not for us. For us, it's an upgrade. Oh, I didn't even see that thing drop. Oh, that was the quest reward. All right, cool. Cool. I hate these dual wielders. Ooh, nice crit there. I don't know if I've ever been in this cave here. Maybe on some character, but I think the only reason you might go in there at all is if you're looking for a node or something. But I have no memory of that cave. I have no memory of this place. Says Gandalf. Damn it. It's the second bastard who's resisted. There's the healing wave. Does he get it? Of course he does. You fat son of a bitch. And resisted that. Alright, well, this is going to be interesting. If he gets enough mana back to his healing wave. Nah. One resist, we're completely screwed. He wouldn't have gotten that healing wave if I had landed that mana burn on him. I think I'm going to keybind this to... Let's keybind this. Do mouse wheel down. Shift mouse wheel down. That's what I meant to say there. Oh. Okay, so I was using that for this, apparently. To shift mouse wheel up. Okay, I didn't actually realize I had that key bound there. Yeah. It's a weird keybind that I've been using. Didn't even realize I was using it, really. Just whacking away. He likes whacking away. You can tell. His forearms. All right. This is a boulder thrower. Yeah, he has boulder and net. It says the boulder knocks us back, but doesn't appear to be true. Oh, he just tried to net me there, but I think he missed. All right, 2 more pieces of scrap. And we might roll out here and see if I can get lucky with these Endurium flakes. Oh, there is the patrol. So if I wasn't doing a hardcore challenge just on a regular character with gear and stuff, this is kind of stuff I like to try to do by myself. And we've done it before on characters. I think I've done it on a warlock or hunter. For sure the hunter. Where basically you're just trying to burn that thing down using your frost traps and shit like that. And then resetting the fight. Go back and loot it. Type of thing. Obviously, it's a lot easier just to get into a group and do it. Well, sometimes it is. Depends. Oh, shit. Infamous. He's an elite rare mob right there. Which means he'll have some, well, the way that Blizzard words it, he'll have better than average treasure. Yeah, da, 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 da. Let's get up close to this guy. I feel like these mobs are going to respawn on me here. He says he's going to crush me, man. Let's make him look stupid then. You didn't crush nothing, man. All right, one more. Might actually, it's already 3 p.m. Fucking hell. This is why I hate being on, like, nights, man. So I might go up to the gym, but nah. Well, if I go right after the video, I can go before, like, the after work crowd gets there. It's leg day for me. Gotta work those quads and hamstrings. The booty and the calves. You know how it is. Let's see if we get lucky here with the last piece of scrap. Holy Fire is about my cheapest spell. Matter of fact, I think it is my cheapest spell. Just a long cast on it. Look at that, he didn't hit me one time. Plus, if it's going to be snowing and shit, well, I don't have to worry about it anymore. When it snowed and my Camaro, I couldn't go anywhere, even if it was a dusting, because the wheels would just spin. But the e-Golf is supposed to actually be great in the snow. All the weights over the tires, the drive axle. A little bit close here. There's a chest in there if you feel like dying. We'll take the shaman. He doesn't have much health. Maybe if he doesn't resist our mana burns, he shouldn't get a chance to heal. We don't even need to cast that one because he's going to use it on that lightning strike. Got any scrap on you, my friend? I'm gonna recycle it. I'm trying to help you guys out here. Take that. Check with Big Teddy over there. He might have some. I was thinking about this guy I used to know in high school. I used to be pretty good friends with him. But after high school, I saw him one other time after high school. Like I had moved up to Connecticut, and I saw him actually. I was visiting Virginia, and I was hanging out with my brother, and he took me to this place where, you know, I recognized a lot of people. And he was there, and that was the last time I talked to him. But this was years and years ago, probably 30 years ago, if not more. But I often wondered what happened to the dude. Because he was one of these people. Oh, this guy is, I'm not even mana burning here. He didn't bother to do his heal. But he never got on Facebook or anything like that. He's just one of the people who didn't do it. Good for him. But anyway, I think about him from time to time, and I'm not sure why I do. But he was a stoner. He was high all the time. And he had this little car. I think it was a Chevette. You can look up what a Chevette is if you've never heard of a Chevette. It was like gray. I think his dad got it for him or something. But we would just ride around. He would drive, and either one of his friends, this guy named Kyle or this guy named Todd, and then me and my brother in the back usually. We'd ride around, and they would just get high. I was kind of a lightweight, so I never, like I would, but not very much. But they would ride around town and shit, smoking out of a big, giant bong. I mean a big, like a 4-foot bong. This guy, he was a trip, man. Fuck, we can't get this last fucking one, man. But he would just pull up, like he'd be at a stoplight or whatever, and he'd have the bong between his legs. He was like this real tall, skinny guy too, so his knees would come up high. And he would just be smoking a bong at a red light in the driver's seat. He would be so high, like a good song would come on the radio or something. And he would always have the song down, talking. Then a commercial would come on, and he would like turn the commercial up because he was too high to differentiate. I guess. Oh, man. That guy was a trip. We got into a bad accident, though, with that guy in that same car. There's this little corner store where I grew up. I grew up in the country, and back then there was nothing around. Like this corner store was about 4 miles from my house. There wasn't a light. It was a 4-way stop sign coming in from roads off like 45 miles an hour to this little store. And he was sitting at the light. He was high as shit. We were all in the car. And not the light, the stop sign. It was right in front of the corner store. Am I DC'd or is this guy DC'd? He's DC'd. I'm doing damage. But he's sitting at the stop sign. It was pretty unlucky. Yeah, looks like my latency's okay here. But there was a car coming. And the car ran the stop sign. Like it was the most... This is a place where there was hardly any vehicles. It was just this weird thing where he wasn't expecting somebody to come, I guess. But he just wasn't looking. And he pulled out, and right at that time, this other person come through in a truck and slammed into him. Nobody was seriously injured. but it was fucking freaky, man. It was pretty freaky. I've been in a couple accidents like that. Scariest accident I was ever in, I got hit. I was on a motorcycle and somebody hit me. I've told that story on the channel before. I was in Virginia Beach leaving work. God damn, man, we just can't get it. Just can't get it. But I left in a hurry. And I didn't put my helmet on all the way. Well, I put my helmet on, but I had the strap loose. I didn't tighten it up. I actually hated wearing the helmet. But I got hit. Like I was, somebody was making a right-hand turn, and I was in the right lane, and I went to pass them, and they just pulled into the left lane. They just cut right across from me and hit me in the side. Which they basically ran over the bike and my leg, but my helmet got caught in the wheel well, and it pulled the helmet right off of my head because it was loose. And I think about that a lot. If the helmet had been tight to my head, it probably would have broke my neck, or I mean, I probably would have died or been paralyzed or something terrible like that. That was another one of those freaky things. That was scary as shit. I'd never been so scary. Not so scared. I was shaking for a long time. Yeah, being hit by a car on a motorcycle is not... It's, well, you could probably imagine. The bike was a little screwed up, but I was able to drive it home. And that was a long drive, too. It's like an hour and 15 minutes each way from where I worked back home. Well, we're not getting lucky here, and we are coming up on an hour, so we're going to finish the quest. But hopefully we get this piece of scrap. We can hearth back to Loch Badon. I've actually not killed very many. Well, it doesn't count the ones over there. We killed these over here. These aren't the same type of mobs, I don't think. Those are different lower level mobs. Now, had I not had the helmet on, probably for sure would have died. In some states, well, I don't know about anymore, but back when I used to ride motorcycles, some states didn't have helmet laws. Connecticut, when I moved up to Connecticut, they didn't have a helmet law there, which is nuts, man. That's so crazy to think about. That's taking a pretty big risk. But I remember not wearing a helmet riding around in Connecticut like an idiot. I haven't ridden a motorcycle in years. Well, actually, I had that big Harley Davidson for just a little while when I moved back to Virginia from California. So that would have been 2010, 2011. was actually my cousin's. He's now in jail for a long time. But it didn't work out. I was trying to ride it from Newport News, Virginia to Richmond, Virginia every day. And it's like an hour and a half. It's 3 hours every day on the road. It's a little bit rough. It was fun to drive, though. Or fun to ride, anyway. That's the last time I rode a bike. Look at that. There's Manicotti, or Manicotti. Well, I always say Manicotti. It's not Manicotti. Zericotti. The other pasta.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Do you? Good, man. That's soulbound. See if we can sell the rest of this stuff here. Oh, I didn't even see that drop. Stonecutter Claymore of the Whale. Spirit and Stamina on a Sword. Probably won't sell. I'm just going to vendor it. It's an odd. Buzzard Wings. I'm just going to get rid of that. And we'll see if we can sell the rest of this stuff.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, me too. Do something about that voice. Just make hand gestures or something. It's quite fitting for the goblin, though, isn't it? I don't know who did that, the voice for the goblin. I should look that up. The dwarf is just unbelievable. The classic dwarf, they changed it over the years. It's a little bit different. But this classic dwarf, man.
You got my attention.
Just incredible.
Watch your back. See you soon. Safe travels.
Safe travels to you. Hey, is this your food? Yeah, I don't mind if I do. You guys don't need it. Neither do I. All right, it's Hearthstone back. Next episode, we'll see if we can do the Durium Flakes. There they are. Well, all right. I would like to thank you for hanging out just a little bit with us today. Appreciate you. Take care. Iron Man and myself. We'll catch you in the next episode.
Farewell.
Peace.